So, we've got our roleplay warm-ups. Uh, the question for tonight's session: is it easy for your character to admit when they've made a mistake?
I'll jump in there. Short believes that mistakes are critical to growth and learning. Trial and error is a viable method for improvement. While he may not be eager always to admit a mistake, he is capable of it, especially if he's seeking feedback for his own betterment and progression.
Sneak's really glad to hear that because it is really easy for him to admit making a mistake, mainly because he has a lot of practice at it. It doesn't make him feel like less of a failure when he does have to admit making a mistake, but he sort of expects to always make the mistake and is mostly surprised when it doesn't happen.
I could go next, I guess. Uh, it has never been difficult for Vesper to admit when she has been wrong. Her profession demands truth, so she doesn't shy from it. However, the devastating result of her latest error in judgment is something she carries with her, and is something that no amount of clinical detachment can fix. She has not forgiven herself and hasn't spoken about it to anyone, though she alluded to the event once.
Um, I'll go next. I'll say it kind of depends on what it is for Gareth. Trivial matters, sure, he can admit it, but he's a little stubborn if it's something that he thinks he's right about, and if he's proven wrong, I think he might be a little slow to admit that it was a mistake.
Okay, I'll finish up then. Fee will 100% admit her mistakes to herself, but not to most people, and probably not anyone in the party currently. Um, and as a bonus, she will internalize most of her mistakes, which is super healthy. And but her mentor does like to say that the only bad mistakes are those that end with someone dying. So Fee tries to only internalize those ones, which is to say there's still a number of them. But a few of them that she thinks about a lot are the mistake of believing her sister when she said that they would always be together, and the mistake of trusting her parents when they said it's fine, it's all under control. So,
That's fine. I was cold and I needed my smoothie. Right. So, that is all of our roleplay warm-ups for now. We may get one from Bruce once he joins, but for then, let's see who wants to do a recap and get a point of fate.
not me.
I can do it unless someone else really wants to. Alright. So Gareth lights the way as the party continued towards Gracklestug after departing from the Silken Paths and their guides and guards. They encounter what seems to be some formation of liquid muck blocking their path in the shape of what may have been a giant footprint. They navigate around the muck with Bruce jumping in to help tow those that fell to safety. And then the party locates a reasonable spot near an underground river and prepares for rest. Shork thanks Bruce for his assistance and discovers that Bruce was already a prisoner when the Drow captured him, and they discuss their magical backgrounds a bit. Sneak and Fargus scout around. Sneak and Vesper work on reading and writing. Shork speaks to Gareth regarding his closeness with the deep gnomes, and they talk a little bit about their previous experiences and what maybe they hope to return to should they ever escape. Vesper takes some time to wash dirt and maintain her mantle, and then discusses with Eldith about her shield. And Vesper ensures Eldith that the shield will be returned to Eldith's family if she should not survive. Bruce speaks with Bupito about being on edge at all times and confirming that he's leading us to Gracklestug. Bruce comes to some mysterious realization about Bupito, which leads Bruce. Not sure if he struck him or if his quarterstaff stopped just short of his throat, but certainly a threat there nonetheless to not have Bupito lead the party astray or bring them into danger. The party learns that the tomb may contain Netherese artifacts from an old magic-oriented society, and this tomb must have fallen into the Underdark here. There could be powerful items within, and Gareth is interested in the historical value that may be present. Shork's respiratory symptoms seem to have subsided, but he is now concealing abdominal symptoms that no one has noticed yet. Party sets off, finds a warning that Sereth explains that the demons have been in the area. They rest again. Everyone wakes from bad dreams, and Sneak sees spiders inside of Sereth that are becoming outside spiders and is greatly concerned. Party works together to descend towards the tomb with Bruce's magical assistance, including him turning into a badger and digging his way through some debris. Shork leads the way into the tomb, which does have the magically contaminated air. There is Netherese art and also some gouges in the area from maybe a recent creature passing through. We find and disturb a sarcophagus and get screamed at magically, which results in Fargus, Vesper, and Gareth becoming cursed. We then find another room with 4 sarcophagi, in which Bruce notices wheels on one of them that seem to indicate that it could be moved. Shork goes to push it, and 4 specters arise and attack the party. They are proficient at draining life force and seem resistant to most of our damage attempts. The contaminated magic confuses Shork, who then takes a swing at Bruce. The battle seems to be turning against the party before Gareth unleashes his holy bookmark and drives the specters away.
Beautiful. Gain a point of fate. Which means that as we return to our story, Fee, you heard screaming, rushed into the temple.
Yes.
You don't see your companions in the first room, but you do see a few doors. Did you close the door behind you in the sarcophagus room?
Does that sound like a good idea that we would have done?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. That's for y'all to decide.
Oh no.
Or does that sound like a foolish act that would result in? I feel like we probably would have.
I kind of feel left out currently, so you know.
I don't believe we specifically mentioned closing the door behind us.
Okay, then
We
it's
did
open.
not mention that, no.
Then,
Although Vesper and Gareth were the last 2 to leave, and they were engaged in conversation, so I don't think there was any closing of doors.
right. Then I'd say that you can see the specter room where everyone is currently congregated.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to them. I'm kind of running over, a little panicked. You guys okay? Seem
Define
okay.
okay.
Well, you're standing. We may have a situation. You know the twins. I think they're freaking out. I don't really know. I wasn't gonna go over and check because I can't help with that. So, kind of tossing the football to you.
Ah,
So you have 2 scenarios now. A potential freak out, whatever is underneath the sarcophagus.
Right. just thought I'd bring it up.
I mean, whatever is under that sarcophagus has waited this long. Seems like it could wait a little bit longer.
Yes, but will the specters come back is the question.
I- yeah. What specters?
Bunch of ghost creatures flew out of these sarcophagi and did a number on us.
You look fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I
Don't think you're
feel
everywhere.
about 33% weaker than I did when I walked in here.
Yeah, I'm even maybe 66%. I don't know.
I feel fine, but it was crazy. There were these like ghost things, and not everybody was as good at hiding behind other people as I was.
I think I might have been
Right.
better though.
Even
Fargus?
Yeah,
that was
where
Fargus.
were you, Fargus?
I'm not
Where
a
were you in
fighter.
the combat?
I've said this
You're
before.
an adventurer.
Yeah, I'm the adventurer that talks to people and steals like money purses. I'm not the person that's stabbing in the dark.
The adventurer that's lassies on loot.
On the totem pole, so to speak. Right. Oh, well, I'm not necessarily suggesting we all go back. I'm just saying I'm not the one who should be stuck with them. I can't help.
Well, I
It
mean,
might be fine. They
yeah,
weren't actively transforming when I left.
Pupito was
So,
there talking them down.
yeah, and we trust the guy, so it's probably fine. I put Sereth to watch Bupido while Bupido watches the twins, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Well, we have just discovered a secret passage. We've explored everything else except what's under this.
I'm down. The twins will be fine.
We'll be fine.
I can go check on the twins. I do not think the Raven Queen approves of me being in this tomb.
Ah, that would make a certain amount of sense.
Okay.
I'm kind of debating if Gareth should be in the tomb or not. I'm also cursed, and I just have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to pull that trick again.
Okay.
To
That's very
expel the ghosts, should they reappear.
Your choice, Sir Cleric, buddy.
Well, if they do return, the rest of us will be in a rough situation.
That's why I don't want to leave you.
We'll be fine. I can heal people. It's fine.
I will say that it did seem that Fee was able to hear the commotion from outside, so there is the chance that if things go bad, you yell and aid can come.
Yeah, it was quite loud. Everyone heard the yelling.
Well, everyone
Of
heard
something.
a certain yell.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. I mean, I do, but I don't. Do we know who this person is? Wisp something? Who the tomb belongs to? No.
I think
What's
you
the name?
only know the name Bryces of King.
That's the one, Bryce's. Do we know that? Who this person was?
We know vaguely that they're from an ancient civilization, but we don't know the name.
How trained is Fee on Netherese, scholars and historians? Yeah, you don't.
I don't think I would have even heard of him.
Yeah,
like,
no.
there's no way. Unless there's like a specific backstory thing I'm not aware of, Faye. But no, I don't think so.
Oh, he is Netherese mage of some sort.
Okay. Mage. Oh. Okay. So,
So, who goes outside to calm down the twins, and who goes through the secret passage?
secret passage.
I'll go to Topsy and Turvy.
As will I.
I'll go through the secret passage.
Should we all go back? That leaves us in fewer number than when we entered.
Well, I do like the idea of us all running away.
But
I like
but
the
we
idea of treasure, so I'm gonna go down and try and get my hands on whatever's down. That's what I'm here for.
I'm not saying we don't come back.
We are already here. It's a quick in and out.
And
Yeah,
would
but
you
you're not
like to
helping.
have more dead companions on your hands?
Yeah, I don't want to be the
We
guy
don't
formerly known as
know
the
if
other
there's
guy.
anything down there that's gonna hurt us.
Okay, well, you go down there and shout back. It's safe.
Fine.
I'm
So far,
talking
we're
about the
2 for 2
situation
for friendly
outside.
rooms.
I'll go with them. I'm not going back.
Shork's going forward.
I want to venture forward.
I'm going down there too, but we're sending him first.
Vargas just rolls his eyes.
Since Vargas is so convinced that there's
You wouldn't even know about this place if it wasn't for me. As the sarcophagus is like rolled out of the way by this small halfling, like he's putting his all into it. But yeah, there is a hatch that is underneath that you guys can open. As Gareth and Vesper, you all can head out to where the rest of your companions are in the cavern. Erisreth's suffused cavern. As Fee had said, there does seem to be a bit of a commotion with the twins. Roll insight checks.
It is a dirty 20.
Alright. Alright, so Vesper and Gareth. Gareth, you just kind of see the twins are spooked. You're not getting much more beyond that. For Vesper, with a 20, you can see that there is some anxiety in them, but you'd also be able to see that both Eldith and Bupido are nearby, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate concern of transformation. Their stress levels are dangerous, but not transformation dangerous.
Let's try to talk to him a little in Gnomish and kind of ask them how they're doing and feeling.
As Gareth does that, I'm going to approach Bupido and Eldith and ask them to give the twins some space, please.
Eldith steps back without a question, but Bupito looks up and just stares at you for a moment before moving away.
I stare right back at him.
Um, Topsy is sort of like gritting her teeth here. You can see like some shakes, tremors, but Turby is able to sort of respond. We're keeping it at bay.
Just kind of pat them both on the shoulder and tell them, not to worry. I'm here if they want to talk or need any help. Just quick clarification. Where we are right now, are we also in the sparkly spell zone?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Alright. So while that's going on outside the tomb, for those that have gone down, make it down to level 3. And here you see a gilded sarcophagus atop this stone bier. And there is a murals are all along the walls here. They are made with these very rich pigments, and in certain areas they gleam, and you notice that there are inlays of semi-precious stones. This is a level of opulence and wealth that really sort of talks to the Netherese age.
Great. Very pretty, I guess. Do we want to look around for traps? You said there were things coming out of other things?
When we moved the sarcophagus that revealed the stairwell down here, that's when the specters attacked.
Okay, do we want to look for a similar, not trap, but like mechanism? I'll try to do that, but I don't think I'm the one to do that.
I can check it out. Yes.
Okay. Can I assist? Give you the help action.
I'll ask them for an investigation check from Sneak with the help action from Fee. You've got an advantage.
Rough.
Okay, I'm not good at helping.
I'll take a look.
All right, sure. Investigation, please.
Sure, why not?
What's in the box?
The big one more.
So, Sneak, Fee, there's a sarcophagus here, and gems in the wall. That's really all you're seeing. Short, however, as you're looking around, something strikes you as odd. You sort of your foot sort of like gets stubbed on a corner of something, but when you look down, there's nothing there. Um, Almost as if something's invisible.
There's something on the ground here. I've caught my foot on it. Can I reach down and kind of feel around it with my hands?
Yeah, so as you're feeling with your hands, sort of blindly until there's contact, it feels like there's an invisible chest here. But as you start to interact with it, the rest of you, uh, the rest of you start to see something sort of crawling out of the sarcophagus.
Good.
Danger! Danger!
It's Wither.
Um,
It's fine.
So
Wait, is it
this,
withers or withers?
Oh, cool.
you see this shadowy, incorporeal creature sort of uh, crawl her way out of the sarcophagus and then take a almost corporeal form. Um, and you know what? Since Sneak was trying to figure out what's in the box, uh, her hand strikes out going for Sneak. Um,
Sure.
Not nice.
Was it for Shork or for Sneak?
Sneak, because Shork, you're looking at the invisible chest, which triggered this, but Sneak is right at the sarcophagus where this thing is coming out from. I need to change this to him. That is a 16 to try and hit.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel so bad.
So I still got 6 temp HP.
That's
So maybe I won't
18
totally die.
necrotic.
Off.
what?
I'm, thanks for the temp HP, whoever gave me that. But Sneak looks rough.
Alright, and
Sneak looks very bad.
how much necrotic did you actually take out of the 18? 12?
Oh, good.
Because you had the 6 temp HP?
Yep.
Your HP max goes down by 12.
That's
Alright, we're gonna roll initiatives here.
Oh no.
Why isn't Braces getting added?
Oh, hold on.
Why are you doing this? I can do it this way. I'm smart.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on myself before I start dying? Asking for a friend.
Oh no.
Its dex is plus 3. So Alright. So, why did something go wrong?
Because you're bullying the little guy.
Alright. Fee gets to go first, as we see this.
Okay. I run around here and try and interpose myself between them. I will cast Hunter's Mark on Mage.
Okay.
And okay, and then question. Is Sneak still held by the mage?
No. It's what you see is like it tries to grab Sneak by the throat, and while it's able to get an attack off, right now the entity is like looking at her hand in like confusion as it's not quite what she expected.
Okay. Right. Well, let me see something real quick. That's the self. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to try and like stand. Can I stand between them?
Yeah.
Sneak in the mage. Okay, perfect. Excellent.
Don't worry, Sneak's getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, go fly away. Okay, beautiful. Then I will strike with my weapon. I think before Faye, I said that I was running in with my blade drawn.
I'm
gonna go off that.
Yeah, I do believe that was in the thread.
Okay, perfect. Then I will attack with my bone blade, which seems oddly fitting in this situation, and I don't have any advantage. Oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're doing well so far.
So
that didn't
5,
double.
6 is gonna be 11, 14.
14. Okay, great. And then we're gonna do, I don't know if it takes psychic, but we're gonna try. So 46 psychic. Does it take psychic?
It does seem to take psychic.
Awesome.
Now, the short sword, that's just piercing, slashing?
Yes. It is magical though, if that matters.
It does not seem to matter here.
Okay.
And then, was the 46 doubled, or do I still need to add that?
It's 2d6 originally.
2d6, so 12 plus
nice.
4 from the first 2 is going to be 16. Okay, hell yeah.
And the Hunter's Mark as well will be doubled, so that's this plus 6. Ooh, plus 10 damage. And that's what
force?
Hunter's Mark is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Woo.
She dead yet? Again?
No, but that will... that bloodies her.
Okay, that's action, bonus action, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright. Sneak, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Sneak's gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a few steps back and then shoot it with my crossbow.
Hell yeah.
18?
18 will hit Bryce's.
Awesome. So we're gonna do that. And sneak attack. Hell yeah.
That's really good.
Hell
21.
yeah.
So 21, unfortunately, she is resistant, so that does only get 10 that she takes, but it's still really good.
I'm gonna shout at Fee, you gotta show me how to do that bone sword thing. And then Sneak's gonna go say, I'm gonna go check on Vesper and run the fuck back up out of this room.
Alright. You can't check Vesper because Vesper is actually not in the tomb, but you can run away to go towards Vesper.
Yeah.
But it is going to be Bryce's turn, and Bryce's sort of sneering, this wilted, undead elven face, looking at Fee now, as you have interposed yourself between her and her initial target. She's gonna try and attack you.
Perfect. That's a miss.
But a 12 does not hit.
Eh.
Meaning that, Bruce, it is your turn.
I guess just need to be clear. So we all saw Shork kind of like move like a box that was like invisible, right?
Yeah, Shork called out that there's something there, and you can kind of see where his hands are on something.
Okay, but like so it's like it's pushing down on like an invisible box basically,
Yeah.
or something. Okay. Because I technically have a 10-foot blind sight range, so I'm just making sure if there's anything immediately around us.
Nope.
But after a quick little look around, I am gonna go over here, target the Bryces and Shillelagh, and just hit her.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice. And then,
Unfortunately, that does
that
not
would be
hit. But hey, Bruce, you're there.
Hey.
Shork, we come to your turn.
Shork's still kind of feeling around on this box, and he sees everything happen in front of him, and he kind of backs up just a step with his back against the wall, very surprised. And he puts his hand out as if he's going to cast his, what's he usually do? His poison spray. But right as he starts to cast it, he gets a sharp pain in his stomach, and something else is cast instead, which he isn't really expecting. May I have a Constitution saving throw, please? The DC is 12.
DC of 12. We can do that.
That's a shame. So the other effect doesn't happen, but we still get 2d6 of force damage. And that's 10 force damage.
10 force damage, which does not get reduced any, as she is not resistant. Very good, very good.
And that's it. I'm gonna. Vespers didn't see anything. She's not there. Short
Caitlin is asking. I didn't say it in the accent.
You're right. My bad. Shork's gonna kind of shimmy along the wall a little bit.
All right, got some shimmying.
Scooching.
As we scooch and shimmy, it's Fee's turn.
Fee's kind of smiling in a way that doesn't say that she's totally sane at this moment, and she'll just rinse and repeat and try to do the same thing.
Go for it.
If I could scroll to the right spot. Okay, we
You
got
just gotta
Vex.
crit again.
Right, so I have advantage, right?
If
Because I have
you've got the weapon
Yeah.
mastery, yeah.
perfect. Makes sense. Come on, buddy. That's not a crit, but I'll take it. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Right. That was so close to being better damage. Okay, 5 plus. We'll do the, Hunter's Mark again. Sucky force damage, and we'll do Dreadful Strike again. Yeah. Some Psychic Malice going in there. Okay, another 7 Psychic.
Alright.
And I think that's. Yeah, we chilling. We
Alright.
good.
I just look over. You doing okay over there?
Me?
Yeah. You're like a
We're having the
Crazy.
time of our lives. Doing great.
like a little concerned.
You should be. You really should be.
Sneak, it's your turn.
So hearing the continued sounds of fighting, and maybe I don't know, hearing Shork's stomach gurgles, Sneak will run back in, and take another pot shot with the crossbow.
Yeah, go for it. 15
15?
hits.
And that would be 17.
Which becomes 8 as it is resistant. But you watch as the bolt travels through the skull of this long dead mage, and as it does so, you hear a shattering of bone as the shadows dissipate, and Bryce is no more.
Sneak
What now?
is going to collapse to the floor in relief.
You dead?
I'm good. Don't open any more invisible boxes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the invisible box wasn't opened; it was just touched.
Right.
But yeah, so now you
Well, I
have
can't see. It's invisible.
so now you have a sarcophagus and an invisible box.
I guess I'm gonna go over and peek into the sarcophagus and see
Yeah,
if there's
it's open, right?
No,
anything
she
in there.
crawled out of like the stone top.
Oh,
I
good.
definitely not. Hey, should we open this?
We defeated her once. That was easy. I don't know why you guys. I don't. This is fine. It's chill.
I don't know. I feel
Look at
kind
him.
of weak. Kind of like when I was 1.
Maybe it's a specific goblin thing. Like,
Yeah, maybe if Fee opens it, it'll be fine.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
I'm
I'll
not
try.
I'm not the strongest goblin around.
I'll try opening it. I'm feeling a little high on my survival ability right now.
So, there is a like a sheath almost that covers Bryce's sarcophagus. But it's old enough that you can pry it loose. And then actually opening the sarcophagus itself, you see a mummified corpse that was once Bryce's. It looks like a actually decayed version of the corpse you had seen in the other tomb, the one that screamed and cursed everybody. But this Bryce's has a blade atop her corpse that gleams as if untouched by age.
Is it pretty or ugly?
That's
I've
totally
got
not a curse word. It's fine.
got a description for you.
Like, you know, does
How
it
big
look
is
like
it?
a nice? Does it look like a nice sword or a mean sword?
It looks like a sword.
You haven't been as adventuring as much as I have, Fargus, if you don't know what a mean sword looks like. This
There
is why you're
a shining silver longsword with a thick grooved blade. It is lined with etched runes that sparkle blue in the light.
What do the runes say?
What languages do you speak?
Do you want me to list all of them?
I can actually look.
I was like, goblin.
It's not
goblin
goblin.
and a little bit of common. And a little bit of common now. I can read a little bit of common. Is it one of my 12 words that I can read?
Nope. I know for a fact that one person here can read it.
Oh. Pray tell.
You don't know, Fee.
Okay. Sad. Can Fargus read it?
Fargus cannot read it.
Ooh.
And Shork read it.
Shork can read it.
Oh no.
What secrets do the runes hold?
They are written in Draconic. And you see the runes read Iskvari, which roughly translates to Star Dance or Dance of Stars.
That's a nice sword.
It's a long sword. I'm not so good with that.
It's far from ugly.
Why does a beauty of a blade matter? It's just a killing weapon. Does the same job.
Oh, nice swords like don't make you do bad things.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, I don't think. I don't know. I've never actually had a sword. But
Sure. Wouldn't recommend. They're not the most pleasant of weapons. Pick the
no,
crossbow.
I think you're
That's better.
yeah. We gotta talk about that bone thing you got going on. That's awesome.
We don't have to talk about that. And she'll like put it away now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
I'm sorry.
It's
Really
it's it's fine. We don't have to talk about
okay.
Who's responsible for the violence, the sword or the swordsman? And then Shork doesn't really pay much mind to the sword. He's going back to the chest.
it. Yeah, I'll follow Stork.
Well, we should definitely take it with us.
Yeah, I mean,
If
we?
somebody
I
will
don't
use
see.
it.
I don't want it.
I can't use it. It's too big for me.
It can be sold, so.
I mean, yeah, if no one's gonna take it,
So-
I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah,
And
Ha.
suffer the
take it back to the
consequences.
party and
Yeah.
see who else would even care to wield it.
I will say
We could
that
sell it.
even just holding onto this blade, there is a understanding, like a primal understanding that this is an arcane artifact. And to know that without spending much time with it means that perhaps it holds a well of arcane potential. Sure. Your invisible box. It takes a little bit of, just blind faffing about to actually open it, but it is unlocked. Lucky. And opening it, you see what lies within. A couple of gems, about 11 clear gems, some pouches of coin of silver and gold, a necklace with these amber gems, beads, and 2 potions.
Is it a potion of don't let your goblin friend die?
Do I know what kind of potion it is?
I'll let you give me a Arcana roll since you're an alchemist.
That profession roll. I got a 19.
19.
Wow.
You have a what you see here is a potion of greater healing and a filter of love.
I think one of these is probably a potion of goblin doesn't die.
But
This other one.
what if
Above table, let it be the love potion.
Why are they together though? That's my question. Like
You don't know what
It is a
Dave's into.
pretty interesting combo there.
exactly. I'm like that's of all the combinations of potions.
Interesting effects if you mix them.
There is potion miscibility if you want to take potions
Oh.
at the same time for weird effects. We have rules for this.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Get weird.
Start guzzling and we'll find out.
Wow.
we should take all of this back and anything else that might be of value in the tomb. I'm confident that this is the extent of it.
So the things that are of value are really kind of just in this room. You've got the thin gold sheath that was on the sarcophagus. You've got the magic blade and the things that were in the chest.
How much gold and silver are we talking?
Thousands. So
Whoa.
you'll find out once you reach some time to count it out. But
Okay. Okay, a lot.
I'll post the actual amount in the game log, but you just won't know in character until you've got time to read it or count it.
Yeah.
Read money.
I was just looking for a rough estimate. Okay.
Should we just put it in the party inventory? Or do we want to like divvy it out? I guess we can figure it out over the campfire.
Yeah, let's get all of this out and back to the rest of the group.
Hopefully, okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Peeking in the other rooms, there wasn't anything else of value because we didn't really grab anything from the other rooms. I don't think.
I mean, if you want to check the sarcophagi that had the specters come out of them, and that had some of them go back to them, you were welcome to do so.
What about the other rooms?
Sneak needs a nap. Sneak's outie.
Alright. So, no, nothing really else in the other rooms. I don't think. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in the other rooms.
I'm not trying to dig through any like urns or buckets. I'm just at an eye's glance. Did we miss anything?
Nope. With an eye's glance, there was no missings.
All right, we're out.
Yeah. Bye, Tomb. Nice to know ya.
Let's get to
Shork is holding on to his abdomen quite a bit on the left-hand side.
Are you sick again, buddy?
get a tummy ache.
Perhaps it's something I ate. You might be right, Sneak. The Shork will just kind of hurry off.
He's so
Was it a
odd.
fried onion?
Don't bring that up.
Oh.
So, the rest of you are able to make it back out to your companions. And so you all join together once more. Oh! We had some spells cast, didn't we?
Shork
Yes.
definitely cast a spell.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
need
so did I.
I need anyone who cast a spell to roll for me D100.
$56. Why are the dice the same?
Shork, all of a sudden your face gets really itchy. as feathers burst out of your chin.
Holy shit! Is that why your stomach hurts?
No,
Did you eat a
I
bird?
think they're unrelated. I'm
Uh,
not a bird.
Feel like they might be related. That is not normal.
Fee, you're also in a similar predicament where your head itches, but as you scratch, a clump of hair falls out.
Oh, good. Excellent.
No.
And then Bruce, can you roll for me 5d6?
Oh, fucking
No.
goddamn it.
So many.
God damn it.
Sneak would like to quietly walk away because 1d6 can
That's
kill Sneak right now.
not bad.
10. Cool. I'm gonna make a note.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that I'm making a note.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't think we need to write down anything.
Too late.
Oh, goody. Goody. Well, nothing happened to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Short, go ahead, roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
Don't like that.
Oh,
A 13?
13. You feel a sneeze coming on, but you're able to withstand it.
Excellent.
And that
Are you
feather
allergic to
at your
the
chin
feathers?
is like right at your nose, sort of every so often.
Can I use one of my dragon breath and gurgle up some acid and dissolve the feathers off my face?
You can 100% do that.
Shruk's just gonna be in the corner for a minute.
yeah. Sneak's definitely like, he's not okay.
Oh,
Like, buddy,
He's odd.
buddy.
Capital O.
Yeah, let's get all this back.
Back to the group.
Hope there aren't were-rats waiting for us.
It should be fine, I hope.
lucky to say, Gareth and Vesper have kept there from being a emergence of two were-rats.
Vesper subtly tries to give Gareth a high five.
But everyone makes it out and rejoins each other. Some in better conditions than others.
I don't know what you guys are complaining about. That was fine.
Except for, the losing your hair, but...
Hey, that's okay. Vanity is not one of her problems.
Did you lose all of it or just the one chunk?
I think it's all coming.
Yeah, it's coming out, like... There was one chunk. It's all coming out. It's just that was the one that the first one knocked loose.
Got it.
Yeah.
Snake's kind of pulling on his, just making sure it's okay. He's like pulling on the front, pulling on the top, making sure there's no feathers and or smooth spots.
I don't think it's contagious.
Just realizing goblins had hair. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not a lot.
So, yeah. What would you guys like to do now?
Leave magic zone, non-magic zone. Irritating magic zone.
Get some hit points back.
Maybe rest up somewhere safe.
We could do a short, perhaps, or a long.
Or, I mean, if we're not feeling under pressure, a long would be fine.
Can we get out of the magic weirdness, please?
That would be preferred.
Okay, good.
A short might not help people whose hit point maximums are reduced because they can't heal beyond that point anyway.
I mean, given the time that you traveled, this would have been like midday, so a long rest is not out of the realm of, you know. But yeah, how far away from this cavern do you go for your camp?
Do we have to
Out
climb
of
up the 30
sight?
feet again?
You do have to climb up to get out of this area because the only thing that's down here is the temple.
Um, I literally
Well-
can't. I don't know if I can survive the fall if I fall.
I've caught people before.
I'll probably be fine.
Darendil will be like,
Well,
I could put you upon my back, if it will help.
Yes, it would help a lot. Thank you, friend.
rope is still there,
Oh,
right?
and
But it's 10 feet above the ground.
The rope is 10 feet up, yeah.
Yeah. Darendil,
So,
can you give us all
Darendil's
boost?
gonna he's gonna cheerlead base me up to the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Darendil's all about helping his people, as a good prince should. So yeah, he'll help give boosts to everybody up to the rope.
I don't need a
Uppies.
boost. Try doing it myself.
It
If
was
you,
all really just so that I could have Sneak say uppies.
yeah.
Cute.
If you don't want to use the boost given and you do not have a climb speed, it will be an athletics check.
Just for funsies, I'll try it. It's a 6.
If you're struggling.
Fee, you should come on the Darendil Express.
Could I try one more time?
Yes.
Please be worse. Oh, it's the same. Oh, it's
No,
better. I
it's
was
better.
motivated.
As you like look over where Darendil is like helping everybody up, there's like this, like, you know that you can do this. You know that you don't have to, go
I don't need
and
uppies.
get help. You don't need uppies. So, yeah, Fee, you just sort of like grit your teeth and you climb up.
Great.
Maybe nobody needs uppies, but everybody wants it.
Not above asking for uppies.
I'd take an uppie.
We love uppies in this house, except for Fee.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Is that the next RP warm-up question?
Why do you hate uppies? And everyone else is like, I don't. So yeah. But yeah, eventually everybody makes it up. And go ahead, I'll ask for a group survival roll to see if we can find a good camp.
Number 13.
There it is.
Whoa.
Hey, look at that, Bruce.
What I do. What I do.
You got a nat 20. So, yeah, you guys find a great camp. It's, secluded. There's no Farrah's Rest here. Spacious. easily defendable. Great place to rest.
Cool. I'm sitting with South.
Um, During like the beginning part of the part of camp or setting up camp, right?
Yeah.
I am talking individually to each of the party members just to say like, hey, during like the night in quotation, like when everyone's asleep, like we gotta talk. So like at some point at like during the long rest, like I would like point out to some like specific stalagmite or something and be like, we should I gotta speak to you guys away from potential listeners.
Very well.
Okay.
All right.
Unless someone else is doing something else, I don't know if we're just gonna jump right into that or
I mean, we've got campfire seats, so. And just before we get into that, I do want to give you guys a heads up. We've got a pretty bad storm overhead here. Um, we just had lights flicker downstairs. So far, we're fine up here. But if I break out connection, that's why. So.
Uh, Roger that. Now I'm gonna go look at the weather and see how much time I got before it hits me.
I know, right? All right. So, who wants to do a campfire scene first?
Um, can I look around and see if I find any like plant life that look like it might be good for helping ease a stomach ache?
Sure. I'd like for you to make me. This we're gonna make this twofold. Um, the first skill that you're gonna roll is either survival or investigation. This will be finding the plant. Uh, all right. You definitely
11.
you find a plant. Now I want you to roll either. No, you know what? We're not even gonna do either. I want you to roll medicine. Uh, so you find a bit of fungus here, and the fungus that you find does not seem to be something to help with the stomach ache per se, but it does seem to be a water orb. Um, and as you look around, you can see like there's like a small puddle that has sort of been sucked up by this patch of water orbs. So you've got a ton of water, uh, and they are edible, even if chewy and tasteless. Wring
I'm
them
gonna
out.
collect some of that and take it over to Shork. Be like, I tried finding something to help with your stomach. I don't think this will help, but it's at least something. Maybe it'll can wash the feather acid off, or it'll help your stomach.
Yeah, so you've got, we'll say, three water orbs, and each one can produce, when squeezed out. Where did my fungus go? Did I close my fungus? Oh no, here it is. Um, each one will produce, when squeezed out, a gallon of drinkable water, and then they are also able to produce a pound of edible food. So you've got three of
Nice.
those.
Well, I will definitely give Shork one of them. Say maybe this will help settle your stomach. We're in this hellhole, so can't find anything else that will help. But maybe this will help a little bit.
Shorp will reach out and accept. Thank you, Sneak. That's very kind and very thoughtful. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Seems to be new, and it seems to come in waves, and it was quite sharp.
Maybe maybe Fee can look at it. Maybe she knows. Maybe she can use her magic.
Well, it doesn't seem to be bothering me at the moment, but if it does, maybe I'll ask the others.
I think at that point, Sneak is pretty close to death and feeling worse. He's gonna go lay down.
Yeah.
We'll skip the lessons for today.
Yeah, my brain hurts.
It's very fair. I have two quick ones. Okay, so Vesper is going to approach Fee and Sereth, and she's going to look at Fee and say, I am no stranger to using my own body as a weapon in combat, but never in all my years have I seen someone rip the bone from their arm and wield it as a blade.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my mentor taught me this specifically because I could not defend myself with my fists. So, I haven't seen your way of fighting either. And I think yours is far more pleasant than mine.
I can only imagine that that would be the case, yes.
Yeah. And I know you're already giving sneak lessons, but I would prefer to not have to pull a blade out of my body when I'm weaponless. So perhaps I could watch you punch things and learn some of your ways.
Sure. Vesper gets a funny look on her face as you say that. She looks mildly amused, but doesn't comment on it. Uh, and then she looks at Sareth and asks, may I have a moment, Sareth? And she kind of nods. Can I speak to you privately?
He seems to think for a moment, but he'll get up and sure.
Don't kill her,
Sorry.
I'm saying an undercommon to him.
There's just a sort of like click of his tongue against his teeth as he follows. Doesn't really respond to that comment.
Hmm.
So as they walk a few paces away, and they're relatively out of earshot, Vesper is going to say, something occurs to me. A while back, when the others confronted you about your lack of involvement in fighting those rock squids, you mentioned you did not have a weapon. And what did they expect you to do? Fight with your hands? Well, as it happens, that is how I prefer to do my fighting. So, if ever you wanted to expand your horizons, I'm sure I could teach you a thing or two.
witnessed your capabilities. You are quite apt in such manner. Right. My proficiencies are in weaponry, very base, with naught but my hands and other capabilities. There are those that are trained, such as yourself, honed to, but I am not one such. I appreciate your offer of tutelage.
She looks him up and down for a second, and she shrugs, and she's like, the offer stands. Who knows? Maybe it'd be fun.
There is like a almost upturn of the side of its mouth, and you remind me of some old classmates.
How so?
They also thought that engaging in violence against each other in the name of experience and education is fun.
It's Versailles. Really, I thought you were smarter than this. And then she turns and drifts off back to her spot of the camp.
He just kind of, you feel where he watches after you.
I don't look back. I keep going where I'm going and let him stand there and wonder what he missed out on.
Oh my gosh.
Who wants to go next?
Yeah, like a small two-parter.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna, after kind of talking the rounds with the group, I will reapproach Dork with a big. Yeah, he'll probably hear me honestly before I even get close to him with like a laugh, like a chuckle almost, like, "Hey, Shark, how you feeling, buddy?"
I'm okay for the moment, I think.
That's good to hear that. Good to hear that.
I've got this, and he holds up the water orb.
Oh, oh, okay. I kind of like stroke my beard. Like, okay, that looks nice. Um, I kind of like, if you allow, like I kind of close and kind of wrap my arm around him, just kind of like a side embrace, kind of like like we're buddies.
Sure.
And I'll be like, "Hey," and I like pat your shoulder. I'm like, "So that was an okay swing you took at me in the tomb down there. It was an okay swing, but it could have been better. And if you've ever needing some pointers, I'm always around. Because no offense, and I'm like, you might need the, and I like grip your bicep a little, like we might need to beef you up a little, just in case if anybody gets too close to you. I'd hate for something to hurt you."
Well, trying to strike you wasn't my intention. I'm not sure what came over me. I don't know if it was that infected magical air or the specters, but it wasn't my
Uh,
intention. I
no,
am
no, no.
sorry.
I do not mind that at all. Look, I'm not angry at all. I'm
Well,
just
thank you for
saying.
saying that and the offer. I'm more apt to read a book than throw a punch, but I'll certainly keep that in mind.
I understand. Like I said, I mean, clearly, after what, like the 2 3 weeks we've been traveling, this is not the safest environment, and trying to prevent that as much loss as we can. But yeah, yeah, watch out, be careful.
I will. I will. Thank you.
But uh, after that, I'll probably kind of stroll over to Gareth and kind of whatever Gareth is doing, he'll probably plop down, sit next to him, or sit on a rock or whatever. I mean, like,
I'm just kind of hovering around the twins, so yeah.
that's I kind of assumed a little bit, and then just kind of like sigh, and I'll be like, so, like, without, if it's too impersonal, why such focus on the twins? Like, it seems like you almost like immediately kind of like, and I kind of look over to them, and they look. I'm assuming they're breathing or like kind of looking a little rough, and I'm like, I also want to get them out of there, here, but like and I kind of look over to the rest of the camp. I'm like, specifically Topsy and Turvy.
Well, I think that it is the weak who we need to protect the most.
Yeah, I do agree.
And I wasn't exactly sure what was going on, but Fee seemed to think that there was some danger there. And I just feel that if there's anyone here who's likely to be able to talk them down, it's probably me. I never want to be parted from the group, but it seemed like there was a rock in a hard place, as it were.
Mm. Yeah, well, I do hope. I kind of look you in the eye, like genuinely, I hope that we can get Topsy and Turvy at least out of here without them
I
suffering as
hope so
much.
too. I honestly don't know if it's possible. I might be lying to myself thinking that it is, but
Oh.
I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, hit your shoulder and kind of, nah, we'll get it done. We'll get it done.
I appreciate your steadfastness as well.
But yeah, I guess I also kind of just came to make sure they're doing okay as well. I've kind of taken a fondness to them a little bit after the first, or was it after Jim Jar? After Jim Jar is almost untimely, but yeah, it seemed.
Yeah. Turvy is kind of in like your little buddy.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I've been neglecting him just a little bit, but other pressing matters have been happening. But well, like I said, if there's the two people for sure that we get out of here, it's got to be these two. But
There's
and then,
nodding.
I guess I'll just kind of go back to strolling around the camp, doing what I do. I kind of give you a little. But
Sounds good.
Bruce, are you strolling by Fee and Sereth at this point?
yeah, sure, yeah, why not? Yeah,
Okay.
I
All
pass
right.
yeah.
Fee will
Oh,
kind of dust herself off and kind of stand up. Hey, Bruce, quick question. And she'll kind of pull you to the side, kind of. Um, did I hear right? And above table, I don't actually know if I heard this, so let me know. Um, you were captured before the
Oh
drought
yeah.
found you?
Oh yeah. They sure did.
By who?
The first captors.
Mm-hmm.
The town guard of I'm blanking of it now. I believe Silvery Moon or Everlund,
I
one of the
got
major towns.
your thing pulled up here. I can find
Yeah, it was one of those towns kind of in that area. I know it's about like the Shimmering Woods, I believe. Whichever main town is closest to that.
Would Fee have heard of this town?
It's like a legit, yeah, it's one of the real towns
Well, I'm
in. Yeah.
more of a fake question.
Oh,
it.
How close by is it?
Go ahead, give me a. We'll call this a history.
Oh, so that's a no. Okay, cool.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
well, actually, that's not half bad. Maybe I do know what it is. Must be close.
But also, yeah, I don't think I super specified it, so I've just kind of been. But it is just one of
Yeah.
those like northern towns up there.
Yeah. I just got the cross reference. Please.
Oh boy, oh boy.
You want me
Feel
to
f-
text you the
no, I've got.
geographically?
I
You
mean,
got
if
it?
you wanna,
Okay.
if you wanna send it to me, that's fine. I'm sure I can find it.
I didn't list, I listed a name, but I kind of didn't cross-reference like an actual map. So,
if you give me a general idea, I can see because I can pull up the map. I've got. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 And then let me pull up my map.
Lemon Woods. That's what
We love maps here. Okay. Going the north. So we'll have the area that he is from up near Citadel Felbar, in that area, so near the Moonwood and the Night Trees and the Glimmerwood.
oh, lovely.
And then if we're putting if if we're having the Silvery Moon area for
Yeah.
yeah, so you
Oh, you probably would have. Yeah.
definitely know of Silvery Moon.
okay, great.
So
Cool.
Annoying. Oh, okay. Do you, there might be something in Phoebe's expression when she hears that you were captured by a town guard if you want to do like an insight check. Bruce.
Uh, I would just buy him and kind of
Oh,
I take it at face value. But so you just asked about just and I said I was just been captured by these silvery moon guards. Right.
okay. Never mind then. And she'll just kind of turn on her heels and go sit back with Sarah.
Yeah.
That was weird. Oh, oh. Just go back to strolling around camp.
Shark would talk to Gareth. Gareth, did you see that blade we recovered?
I haven't really looked at it. I was a little curious what you guys ended up finding in there.
A lot of money, some gems, a necklace, and then a blade that didn't seem to have been touched by time, regardless of how long it may have been in there. Don't know if that's something that might interest you, but no one else really seemed to speak up.
It certainly has a historical value, if nothing else. I'm sure it could be studied and as an artifact of this ancient civilization. I mean, who knows what it could
At the very
result
least.
in. I mean, when it comes to the blade itself, I wouldn't want to take it out of the hands of an abler fighter, but I might be able to make some use of it. It's been a while since I swung a real beauty.
Maybe take a look at it and see how it feels. And I didn't hear anyone else really say that they are interested in it. I'm not sure if there are any other sword-wielding types among us. Certainly not myself.
Well, I won't stake any claims. I'd be happy to, and even appreciative to take a look.
Sounds like Bruce is going to circle us all up. Maybe you could ask everyone at that time if anyone else is interested in it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for making that. I mean, I'm not saying it's your offer to make, but
Nor was I making that claim, but
of course,
I know
of
you've
course.
seen some places and been in some conflicts. And just didn't hear anyone else interested.
By the way, sorry I wasn't there with you. I hope it didn't go too badly.
We were able to handle it.
I saw us, don't know the details, but Sneak was not looking his usual chipper self.
I think it was a close one for him.
Glad he made it.
As am I. He's proven very resourceful and helpful.
Very. Well, I guess I'm looking forward to this meeting tonight.
As am I.
And you, I don't want to say anything offensive here, but I can't help but notice it seems like you've been going through some things. Just want to check in. How do you feel yourself? Is
My
everything all
rest.
right?
I don't seem to have the cough anymore. But every
That's
once in a
good
while
news.
it is. But now every once in a while I get a sharp pain in my midsection.
Anything you've ever felt before?
No.
I'd be tempted to say indigestion, but I trust you know better.
I don't think that's it. I
Well,
didn't
of
really eat
course.
yesterday, and it still seems to have affected me on and off.
If there's anything I can do, I know that I do like to ply my trade as a healer. I will have to admit that internal disorders can be tricky, but We'll see what we can do.
Shork's gonna kind of think about that quietly for a moment. Yes, I don't think it's your standard injury that a medic might be able to fix.
Very well. Garrett's a little, he's gonna look a little like not entirely convinced by everything here. Like something's maybe going on, but he's gonna give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
Sounds like we'll talk soon again.
I hope so.
A slight nod and off Shork go.
Any final campfire scenes before you start yours?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Fee almost forgot about this, but she's going back over to Seraph and going, you got to finish your conversation with me, buddy. In undercommon, I guess. So how did you meet Stool? And perhaps the rest of the party should hear this? I'll say in common.
I want you to roll for me a persuasion roll.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. Well, this isn't gonna go well. That's a 5.
He looks to the rest of the party, looks to Stool specifically for like a couple of seconds before turning back to you, and in undercommon, it's a story for a different time.
You schmuck. We were just about to have this conversation. I'll say an undercommon. Want to tell me?
Another time.
In undercommon? Maybe I should take that sword back from you. She's like getting kind of sulky about this now.
And he'll just sort of stand up and it's like, I'll take first watch. And he says that in common.
I'm cursing at him in a language he does not know. Sulk in the corner now. It's fine. Not fine.
So, yeah. Easy enough for you guys to finagle it so that way you guys can gather up in the night to have this this meeting of the minds. Now, are you doing this while someone else is on watch, or while one of you are supposed to be on watch?
I would have probably suggested it when one of us is on watch. Like, but yeah.
Alright. So, the camp is quiet. And you all come together.
You would all see Bruce, who is normally kind of super smiley, happy, kind of confident, and just kind of, kind of sitting on a rock, like super serious, like, like hand on his chin, just like deep in thought. And he is old, but he doesn't act his age, but like you can tell how like weathered and old he's like actually. And when he notices everybody kind of gathering around, or eventually once everybody gets together, you look up and say, we this might not be an issue, or it might be an issue. Um, our guide, our trusty guide, I've unfortunately seen a little bit of myself in him, which is why I reacted so poorly a couple of days ago. And I kind of look back to the rest of the camp who's sleeping, and look back to you guys, and I'll say, when we escaped, that drow encampment, I was already planning to just ditch you guys and leave. But and then I like specifically kind of looked Stork, the twins. I, kinda- I did make a promise to someone, and I'm trying to be better. She was a lot kinder than me, so I'm trying to be kind. But I'm just trying to air that out now, so if anyone has suspicions of me, feel free to strike me down. But our our guide, Bupito, um, I'm fairly certain during our travel to Gracklestug, he won't betray us or potentially harm us. But as soon as we do get into town, I have the feeling we won't be seeing him. And when I did threaten him, he almost wanted that to happen, which kind of makes me feel uncertain about this. So I don't know what he's got going on in Gracklestug. And I know that's already a kind of sketchy past city from what he's been telling us. But uh, I just want to like ask if what everyone's opinion on if we could deal with him or just let him. I mean, because he's still he's gonna get us there, but he will abandon us as soon as we get into town.
Well, the question is if we need him once we reach town.
Yeah, and that's and I guess that's
I recall from a conversation I had with him, he seemed bent on a kind of
rage or
revenge
vendetta.
mission
Yeah,
of
yeah,
sorts, which is not necessarily something I'd want to be a part of anyway, if I have to be honest.
the issue is
I
if we bring us into it though, because he's been traveling with us, which is
true. No, I suppose it's not above him to use us if it would aid him, perhaps without our consent.
I do not trust him. Every time something happens, he seems to be just nearby. And I have been keeping my eye on him, but I do not have conclusive evidence. But I do not trust him.
I don't think we should. At least that's just a guide. I think that's all we can trust him as though. That's it. But
I don't see the risk of him going a separate way once we reach the city.
Unless he turns us into someone. I don't know who is at this city that he would turn us into, but if it would benefit him, I would not put it past him.
It wasn't entirely clear to me if we would be welcomed into Gracklestug when we arrive there.
yeah, the way he described it sounded very
To
prejudiced
be
against
honest,
everyone but Duragar.
I've never been that enthusiastic about Gracklestug in the first place beyond having some destination,
Somebody, an end goal.
an end goal. Indeed. We seem, you know, in need of something like that.
Can the Vesper do a quick check to make sure everyone who is supposed to be sleeping is in their camp spots?
Sure. Perception.
'21.
No one seems out of place. So, with no one missing, can we continue your conversation?
She has kind of moved herself, um, which is maybe a little unusual for her. Like when Bruce was initially saying about how he almost abandoned everyone, she kind of immediately withdrew from the conversation. And so she's kind of hanging out at the back, a little twitchy, a little unsettled. So no words from Fee.
Well, what would our options be? Allow him to continue to Gracklestug and we go somewhere else? But where?
Honestly, I think that's why we're going there in the first place.
I think he
And he
was
may
one.
have supplies.
It is a
Other
city. It would have
opportunities.
something, right?
That's
But
the hope.
We did
Is
have
it a
other options.
city?
what's
Is it a city of
Fallen say?
Darrow? Is
And
Gracklestug?
Dwyer and Dwergar Fee will pipe up from the ether.
Uh, I can't say as I've had dealings with other Darrow or such to know if they would be any more trustworthy than Pepito.
Well, the Dwergar sure as hell ain't. So, yeah.
I'd say if anyone wants to roll for me a history.
I would, because I read about the Underdark a very tiny bit before I came here.
Oh,
Go for it too, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, this is open to
You know
anybody.
what? It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I'll take my 14.
Alright, so Shork, Vesper, Gareth. Gracklestug has been currently your end goal, as Bupito did sell it as a city of opportunity. So you do recall that there are other areas that you could travel to. Shushar mentioned a Slabuda, a Kuatoa establishment.
Mhm.
Um, you know that there is, of course, Menzo Berenson. Not that it seems a place keen for people to go to. Um, and for Gareth and Shork, especially for Gareth, as you had the conversation with Sarith uh, the uh, about his history growing up
Well,
here. Um, yeah, but it did sort of touch upon his upbringing. Sarith knows the Underdark very well and could probably act as a guide often, in place of Bupito, should you decide to split ways.
I'll say I know we're not entirely sure how to feel about him, but Sareth does seem to know the Underdark quite well. We may not have to go in want of a guide. Should Pepito be deemed intolerable.
I trust Bruce's intuition.
I'm inclined to as well.
Well, for the maps, like we traveled like what 15? Okay, like, well, at least for sure 110 day, right? Or like
So
Yeah.
you've been traveling for over a 10-day, yes. However, you've made perhaps only a 10 days amount of direct
Distance.
travel because you did have to um, travel off path 2 days to get to the temple that you were just in. So you'd have to travel another 2 days to get back on your track. And so that would
There
leave you
was
with
the gorge too. We had to go around.
there was the gorge too. So yeah, so you've had some
But like,
setbacks, but
yeah, or like a third. There's just about a third of the way there.
yeah, you've covered
Correct.
about a third distance.
So mm, it doesn't sit right with me. Just kind of getting rid of him entirely, just like that, just off like a that doesn't. Like I said,
It's entirely possible he would be perfectly happy to go on his own.
You
There's a
might
saying.
be.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Fee.
There's a saying my mentor once told me, which was, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer." And eyes will kind of flick over to Bruce. Uh, so I wouldn't necessarily say letting him loose is in line with that.
He's easier to monitor when he's here.
yeah, because he hasn't
He's
caused any troubles here.
he's not off turning us in somewhere.
If he's going to do that anyway, I don't know if I want to be right next to him when he does.
We could just, I wouldn't say like execute him, but right before Grackle start, but we could just dispatch him right when we get there, like, and then just kind of see what he would do while we like hold him out.
I don't trust the man. I'm not sure that we're justified in attacking him either.
Yeah,
And
I
if
mean, I could just keep an eye on him. I'm pretty sneaky.
right, you are.
I can make sure he doesn't like run off when we get there.
But it still begs the question of, do we still want to continue to Gracklestug?
Fair enough.
And
Fair
if
enough.
not, then where?
Perhaps,
Perhaps he
perhaps we should
leaves
take
of his own
the
accord if we decide to go elsewhere.
He very well might,
We could
but
put the
our other
question to him.
options are limited.
Got a whole underground kingdom, essentially, a whole realm. Um,
I mean,
and
we've already made progress. Oh, sorry.
We are trying to get out of here, right? I look at everybody like we're all trying to leave this place. So yeah.
Yes, this place sucks.
A settlement would provide the most opportunity,
Yeah.
as Bupito has said. Whatever opportunity
Also,
that is.
I think we're rich.
We now have the means to
Seems
whatever end we
Make-
choose.
Makes a good
Like,
point.
Sneak is intentionally not holding any of the gold because it is more money than he's ever seen in one place.
It is not a
Yeah,
small
maybe
amount
it's
of
true.
money.
When Bruce asks, we're all trying to get out of here, right? And everyone immediately pipes up and is like, yes, Vesper doesn't answer.
Gareth is also a little not forthcoming on that. Kind of nods.
At least that city is a bridge to others. If we get there,
Yeah.
there'll be regular paths. There may be trading routes or trading caravans or something else between the other settlements here that we've heard about.
Do
So
we know if are the Darrow the kind of people who would get along with the Drow?
I think they're like subjugated by the drow.
But
Darrow
it's
are
Or
Just like the
subjugated by
Dwergar.
Dwergar.
anybody.
Yeah, they all hate each other.
Yeah.
Duergar most of all. Those are like the local evil.
The
Caste
question
thing.
is, we are fugitives.
Mhm.
Even if they don't like the drow, I don't know if there's like a bounty situation.
I'm sure there is. We can. I figure this is a future problem, and once we get to the city, we'll figure this out. I might be able to help us sneak in undetected. Uh, but yeah, we have lots of money, so I'm sure we could bribe someone if needed.
A city. You, we could get lost in the city intentionally. That in itself could be safer than wandering these tunnels.
So we are in agreement of the Gracklestug then.
Well, as Fee said, we've
Why not?
already come this far, but that doesn't have to be the end of the road.
No,
I think
no, yeah.
it's just maybe the first step of many, and that's to say if we even all choose to stay together. We've
Mhm.
been
Or survive.
It
companions.
seems we still have quite a
Mhm.
ways to go, don't we? Perhaps this will be time to monitor Pepito and
Yeah. Like I said, I just
see if we learn more.
would want to let you all know that found some little intel and share with the group.
Between all of our eyes, I think we stand a good chance to, if there is something to act upon, then we'll find the evidence with all of us working together.
Mhm.
I appreciate your forthrightness.
And I'd like to add, Bruce, that I don't think you have anything to feel guilty about. The idea that you were planning to abandon us, we didn't know each other. We were desperate, and we all just wanted to get out of there. I think the fact that you would feel strongly enough that you would call us together now suggests that that may be in the past.
Thank you. Right, take it. I don't want to keep us all awake too long unless I think that was the gist of what I had to say. But
Great.
Gareth will pipe up and say, there is one other thing. Short told me that you uncovered an interesting blade while you were in the tomb. I don't want to make claims on anything that may be of great value, but
Want it?
I have
Make
swung a sword in my life, and
excellent.
I have to say
None
I
of us
am
want it.
certainly interested in studying the blade. Does anyone object to my taking it for now, at least?
and that
All yours, as far as I'm concerned.
Interested to see what you can learn about it.
Yeah, Gareth is trying to hide a big smile.
he's got a new project to work on.
And it's cursed.
No,
I
Wouldn't be the
mean,
first time I've offered a cursed item. Oh,
those fun items.
I hope it doesn't talk to you.
Yeah, that's
oh, it does.
talking.
It's kind of fun. Good dimension.
Hope it doesn't give you a bunch of stuff, but then gives you vulnerability to every damage type.
What was the name of the ancient mage?
With this,
Braces of King.
Brysis. Maybe Brysis hasn't left us.
All right. H is in your equipment now, and you should be able to just refresh and see it.
Sweet.
Now that's a very special sword, and we can go over certain aspects about it uh, in the future. But looking at our time, it seems like it's time for our mid-session break. So we'll come back after and see how your long rest does.
What does that mean?
Well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does
Great.
that mean?
Great.
Wait a minute.
Your long rest comes to its completion with no interruptions. You can all press your long rest button. This should reset any reduced HP maximums. If it doesn't, please let me know so that I can beat the coding. Um,
I'm alive.
Me, Gareth, and Vesper make charisma saves at a disadvantage now.
I give Vesper guidance.
It's a saving throw, unfortunately.
so
Gonna
the
wish you luck.
save isn't until you set up camp this evening with the way that we're going to be doing it, because you'll be rolling it when we do our camp check-ins.
Oh, god damn it.
Woo.
I take back my heart reaction.
Yeah.
Uh, so we have a day of travel set out for us. Several days, actually, because we're going to do a little bit of a time skip. So what I will allow for this is anyone who's cursed can roll for me. What was it? Charisma save?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a charisma save.
At a disadvantage from the curse.
It is a disadvantage because of the curse. This is going to be, because we're going to be covering over 6 days in our time skip, you can roll this 6 times to see if you break your curse.
If I did my math correctly, I have a 9% chance of breaking it.
A 9% chance is still a chance.
9%. 6 times in a row, though.
Holy fucking shit! I got it on the first
The
day.
first
No,
one?
I didn't. No, it's at disadvantage.
It's
Never
at
mind.
disadvantage.
I would have.
Oh.
Never mind. I got excited.
I'll let you go first.
Is that
Is
Well,
good?
that-
that's
That's
good.
it.
20s, baby.
Okay.
The Raven Queen. She is happy that I left that temple.
Look at you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Vesper no longer cursed.
No.
Alright.
One down.
That is also a save. Gareth, no longer cursed, both on the second day.
Oh, no consequences. Oh.
Curses aren't bad.
High five, Garrett. I'm feeling better, and you seem to be too.
Yeah.
Just a minor flesh wound.
Just
Vargas.
a little bit of time.
Fargus dies from the curse and none of us cared.
Oh yeah, Fargus is
Oh,
cursed.
yeah. Oh yeah. Poor fella.
Vesper does not have a high opinion of Fargus for multiple reasons.
It's because he's short, isn't it?
That
Did
is not
Fargus get
one of the
anything out of the
reasons.
tomb?
Yeah, sneak short. What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Everything's in the
Prejudice
party
against
inventory.
Short people.
Fargus gets rid of his curse on day 1.
Look at that guy.
Fargus is that like middle manager that just keeps failing up.
Oh my god.
Look, Fargus is all about talking to people. He's got good charisma.
He's a people person.
He is.
He's not this person's person.
Yeah, not all people.
Fargus does his best work in a city.
Then he should go back there with haste.
Wait, we don't actually need Fargus anymore. He already took us to the tomb.
Oh,
Correct.
we could kill Pepito and Fargus.
Guys, please though.
Okay.
No.
Maybe that
I
sword
didn't,
was cursed after all.
didn't
Oh,
say that out
yeah.
loud. Didn't say that
Because
out
your
Oh,
loud.
sword's been talking to you.
oh, a little aggressive there.
Oh my
Accepting some blows.
goodness. All right. So you are going to roll for me as a group a survival roll to see how well your travel has been in the 6 days that we are skipping over.
Survival.
Survival.
Come on.
That
change
was
your
almost
skills.
amazing. Oh, it is amazing. I misread it.
Hey.
The Gareth and Vesper twinsies.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
We
You guys
just
are.
be vibing.
You guys did really well.
Right.
No major disturbances that you couldn't handle. You guys have been able to scavenge, so you haven't needed any reason to dip into rations. Y'all have been doing good.
Oh, good team.
So, we come then to. So now, by this point, just so that way everyone's aware of your placement time-wise, you have completed 13 days towards Gracklestug. When we are picking up on our travel day, this is day 14 out of 28 to get to Gracklestug. Should everything go to plan.
We had a 9-day time skip before, right? So this is in terms of actual progress towards getting there.
So if I remember correctly, we time skipped up to day 9.
Sure.
Is what I had in my notes.
Sounds good.
So
So 14, you said?
So yeah, the day that you started is day 14 towards.
Okay.
So 13 completed, 14 underway.
Yeah.
So as you set out this morning, not that there's any dawn to alert you if it truly is the morn, it is after your rest. What does it look like as you set out? And I am assuming that until you tell me otherwise, you guys are traveling at a medium pace.
Makes sense.
Head count in the morning.
Present.
Yeah.
God, do we have numbers? No, kidding.
Sneak will be moving a little bit ahead. Just doing his scout thing. Writing ever so often in common, like this way. Rock. Pit.
Sneak, go ahead, give me a perception roll as you stealth ahead.
23.
Cool. The first part of the day goes by relatively easy. You know, as you're scouting ahead, you know, keeping your group fairly close by. It's about right around lunchtime that things change. On one of your scouts ahead, you see this. It's not a chasm in the ground, but up near the ceiling. Dark shadowed rift in the wall.
I was Sneak's gonna definitely stop, wait for the party to catch up, or maybe head back a little bit. And like, can I tell if there's anything up there, or is it just a giant hole in the kind of wall ceiling?
There's probably something up there, but it is a fairly deep and dark hole.
Got it. Yeah, we're gonna go back and just warn the party that there's a very ominous looking giant hole in the ceiling, and there's this being the hellscape that it is, there's almost certainly something up there waiting to drop down and try to kill us.
Have we seen any more of those drow symbols warning of demons?
You have not.
This hole is, it's on like totally on the top of the ceiling.
It's sort of like if you have the ground here and the wall, it's like right here, so it goes wall into ceiling.
How high up?
15 feet is where like the thick of it is, but like the probable start of it's maybe 10 feet down. So 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, so Fee can jump into that.
Yeah.
Low key thinking about it. Fee would like to grab kind of a little stone and just kind of chuck it over there. See what happens. Kind of a medium-sized rock.
Let's just see if I had anything for this, and I don't think that I do. So we're just going to do this instead. Alright. So, feel free to place yourselves anywhere on the map.
It's not working.
Oh. Did I needed to hit display.
Never
Sorry.
mind.
That's a me thing. I thought I pressed the button and I didn't.
Oh, what's this? People.
Alright, cool.
Where's the thing?
The hole is we're gonna say that the hole is right here, this area.
Okay. How far can I throw a rock? Like 30 feet?
I'm gonna say that rock is an improvised weapon, so 20, 40. 40 being long distance.
Okay, we'll be getting within that far of it then. And I'm trying to chuck it. Oh wait, I can draw a little stone. Hold on. Haha. I'm trying to chuck the rock like over here. That's the wrong color.
I'm gonna load my crossbow, and if anything comes charging out of that hole, shoot at it.
Alright. You don't see anything come charging out of the hole.
Cool. Are there any signs of like giant claw marks or like blood or like bones on the floor or on the wall?
You'd have to get closer to inspect.
Could I stealthily get closer?
Sure, roll stealth.
Okay, this worked so well in the Silken Path.
This I will give you some guidance if you need it. You just crushed that, so.
I appreciate the thought. Not that she's dead.
Yeah, getting close, you do notice that where your rock is, what look to have been other rocks at a distance, are shattered bones.
Would can I
This
kind
place
of? I don't try to stealth back.
So
Does it remind me of the Shadowfell at all?
you'd have to be like right here for this. what sort of way would you be thinking that it reminds you of the Shadowfell?
Like, does this look like a natural rock formation that just has a hole in it, or does it look like this is a rift to another dimension?
It does. So like it does look like it's a natural like rift, just as in a breaking, not as in like a rift as in a
I
portal.
heard the shadowy rift and immediately went to the Shadowfell.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no. Shadowed, shadowy as in like dark, and then rift as in the space between two things. So, uh, nothing quite like a trip back home for Vesper. Um, Not yet, at least.
Damn it.
You gotta get to Stool's home first. It keeps inviting you guys.
It does. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stealth back to like give a more thorough we should get out of here kind of a report.
All right, give me another stealth roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, that wasn't the nat one it wanted to be, so
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
was watching that. That almost hated the natural one.
Yep,
Yeah.
not today, Satan. Okay, yeah, there's some bones over there. Did they look recent, Faye? Oh,
It was already in the private messages. You now you
I,
bringing it here. Um,
I knew it was gonna be a problem.
uh, give me a medicine roll.
Oh, okay. I know bones. I don't know bones. Hmm.
I mean, they could be recent. But I
Okay.
mean, how like they also could be old. Like, cause like
I
when you have bones, that usually means like a lot of time has passed because the meat's gone.
Oh, good. I needed that visual. Yeah, I don't know how long they've been there, everyone. I don't know.
Are they identifiable as an individual?
Were there a
No,
lot of them? Okay.
there's like a lot of like small fragments. So like if it is a single person, the person's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I don't really want to
Vesper
go there.
had been Vesper had been reaching for the ledger, but then just stops and abandons the attempt.
Yeah. Uh, go quietly around it, perhaps?
I mean, like you'd just be walking past it. Like this is just like next to you on your way through.
Okay, let's do that. Unless you guys want to fight something that can shatter bones.
I quite like my bones. Unshattered.
Oh, bones good.
Alright, sounds good. Bye, creepy hole. Hope to not see you later.
Hey, Shork.
Hey,
Oh no.
They'll shatter his bones.
Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
natural one.
Oh no.
Now I
You
now
got
I,
a
I have this
you
thing,
got a
but
point of fate.
but this sounds really fun.
Cool.
I'm gonna let it. Slide.
All right, great.
Bye
I'm
bye
gonna
bones.
feel free to RP amongst yourselves as I do some whispers here.
Oh shit! I regret nothing.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I also reserve the right to change that opinion in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you can't change the
Shirk,
roll.
Shirk was a good character. He was a good friend.
Yeah, he's kind of
Don't need
odd,
to
you
remember
know.
fondly. I feel like there was a lot more there.
Vesper
Alas,
suddenly
his
feels
bones
the need
exploded.
to get her ledger out once more, just to be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Oh,
good.
Faye is locked in on something, and I am uncomfortable.
I just have to find the right thing.
I've seen this look before. Fee, what do you think could do that to something?
Uh A hammer? I don't know. No clue. Oh, they got
Lots
dropped
of
from a
hammers?
great distance?
Falling from a great height, maybe.
Yeah, Shork, you might know something about that. Did this happen to you?
No, I don't think so.
But it's
That's
about to.
You feeling okay there, Shark? Any tingling urges to kill everybody or I don't know, to explode?
Not yet.
That
It's
reminds me,
loading.
I should also get the tracker out, just in case these.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Oh, he's gonna go feral on us.
Mm-hmm. How many points can we get today? New record for the group, maybe? Although actually we haven't added anything yet. Hmm.
Not yet. Congrats to Sneak, who has yet to strike another party member. And Gareth too, I suppose.
Yeah. No.
We need like superlatives for the party at the end, like nicest, least aggressive towards the party kind of a thing.
Most likely, I'll leave everybody dead in a ditch.
Yeah, I think there's a new winner for that one. If he's been avoiding Bruce like this whole 6-day travel.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, I would have bugged you the whole time.
Harsh.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, Fee. Hey, Fee, what are you doing? The
I
whole
like
time.
actively avoiding you and like muttering to Sarah with an undercom like, this guy will not leave me alone.
Fee, it's okay. Why?
This
What's up?
weekend,
You would have left us, schmuck.
But I
Why'd you come?
didn't.
But you
Single,
thought about it.
single tears just streaming down my face as
He
I
doesn't
start.
care.
I'm just walking at the end of the group. Just okay.
Oh
She thinks it's
no.
just desserts.
every night is just a sad Keanu sitting on a bench.
I bet Turby's still staring at you.
Derby's like, why doesn't he talk to me like that?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Tony.
go to your gnome friends. They like you better
Eh,
than I do.
oh,
Go
jeez.
talk to them.
God.
They might care about
Oh
your
my
excuses.
God. Oh my God.
Speaking of the gnome friends, were you bitten by a were-rat, Shark?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shork's quiet at the moment. The question didn't register.
Mm.
Oh, he's probably thinking if he's gonna have another indigestion problem.
Oh. Um. Gareth, can you roll perception check for me?
I will do that. Oh, I'm so perceptive.
Shork's eyes are a little glazed over at the moment as the conversation goes on, and you would see that nictating membrane that I've mentioned before, but I don't think Gareth's seen before, flash multiple times, and blinking sideways, which you haven't noticed ever before, and it has a very distinct brown tint to it, which is different than the greenish or black tone that his scales have.
I'm gonna approach Shark. Could just kind of look at him, just kind of at a bit of a distance. Are you with us, buddy?
I would say with the 20, after asking that, there's about 30 seconds of silence, and you would also notice little splotches of brown kind of materialize on his like cheekbone area just for like a half a second, and then he kind of shakes out of it. Sorry, what?
Sure, we gotta talk.
Why? What happened? What do you mean?
I haven't spent that much time with Dragonborns, but you're displaying some aberrant behaviors. What's with the sideways eyelids?
I'm
Your
not sure right
skin
now.
is changing?
Where? He's looking at his arms, his hands. Shork's gonna squeeze out some of that water orb and maybe onto a little pool in the ground and look at his face. And I don't I don't see anything.
Am I going crazy?
And
What?
when Gareth asks himself that, Shork's gonna look over his shoulder as if he heard someone else address him and just kind of stare off like he's listening, and then he'll turn back. No, I don't think so.
I will
Maybe this
say,
place is just getting to us.
I will say during this entirety, Sarah is staring at Short.
Sneak's gonna go up to Shork and say, "Hey, buddy, think you need a nap. I had this happen. You just get a little overtired. Do you see inside or outside spiders?
Shork will
You don't have to tell
absolutely
me.
look. Oh,
You
okay.
just need to take a nap, and it'll all go away.
All right. Well,
It just wanders off."
Can Gareth would like to just kind of insight check Shork on like if the obliviousness is real. Is that a thing he can do?
Yeah.
sure.
15.
The zoning out was weird, but Shork doesn't know anything about the eyelids. His responses were truthful.
All right, Garrett's got a real confused look on his face, and he's gonna like kind of back away and maybe go to. Well, you know what? Sareth is staring at you. Um, he's going to approach Sareth and ask him, "Did you see something change with Shork?"
She's crossing her arms. Yes, Seraph.
So when you approached, Sarah had just sort of like muttered something over to Fee. But he looks to you and I've been noticing the same thing we all have been noticing. Nothing quite so specific as what you might be looking for. This Short reminds me of someone.
Who is?
I remember. There's just a familiarity there.
I
Insight check.
gotta ask, does this kind of thing just kind of happen in the Underdark?
Uh, Fee, Sareth knows more than what he's saying.
Yeah, okay, great.
He just does not seem comfortable sharing. Um,
Schmuck.
People changing in the Underdark? Yes. It is a day-to-day sort of event. Especially if you grow up in a place where I did. Wizards care not.
Well, what what did they change into?
I saw a failing classmate of mine offered up to the wizarding schools as a test subject, essentially, and they turned him into a hook horror.
What?
Vesper looks very uncomfortable.
A predator of these lands roams claws into the stone burrows there. Nasty things.
Um, that hole that we just passed.
Not a hook horror hole.
Okay. It, is it reversible?
I think the
Sometimes,
classmate's dead.
if you catch it soon enough, or if the wizard's not powerful enough, it can be. But
Will we be able to find
Okay.
them
that's
where
just
we're
one
going? Will they have...
transformation.
I'm gonna go back to Shork if I'll say thank you, Sarith.
He just gives a nod.
Yeah.
And this
I
was all
return
like
to
in
Shork.
common, so everybody heard that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I'll just say to Short, this is a little awkward, but I think we need to talk about something. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but you seem to be changing. I don't think I'm hallucinating. I'm not the only one who's noticed it. Do you feel like you're changing?
I feel like things are different about my body. Perhaps change could be the right word.
Do you think you know a possible cause?
When I woke up in the camp, my lungs hurt, but whatever may have happened when I was unconscious or of after my memory gets fuzzy, I don't know.
Remind me, do you remember before you woke up? Do you remember your journey before that?
Most of it, yes. Nearly all of it.
So by the time you had left your school, you remember all of that.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to level with you. It's possible a wizard has done something, and I just wanted to check. You don't think your school of wizards would have done something?
Well, I traveled quite a long ways. I mean, it was weeks before I even got to the Underdark. I
But before you left,
I
do you
was fine.
remember anything strange?
Nothing out of the ordinary other than this order came in for this specific fungus for retrieval, and I was the only one that wanted to do it.
What is that fungus used for? Is it possible you found it and it had negative side effects?
I don't know what it's used for specifically, just that a
That's
request was
good.
made. I've not synthesized it or worked with it. I had a drawing of it, but that was on the map that I've since lost. I can't say that Vesper's suggestion is impossible at all. But I appreciate you letting me know, Gareth. There's maybe some other observations that someone else may not have mentioned previously. Side eye at Fee.
What did I notice?
You didn't mention things before, and then you did, and then I was
Now I did, but get over it. I told you, and I
I
told
will.
Sarah, and Sarah hasn't paid the favor either. So no one's telling me jack anymore. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty at anyone besides Bruce and a bunch of other people now, so it's fine.
I'm not salty, except at these specific people, which make up most of the group.
Yeah, no, quite literally at this point. Let's do a math. Um,
Well, Gareth, I will try to be. I'll try to reflect internally on what you've mentioned and see if I can figure out, and I'll share if I feel any changes or anything different. My stomach has been bothering me. Sneak tried to help with that, and I appreciate that. But maybe if you're observing things that I'm not able to see myself, maybe keep an eye on me if you don't mind. Seems a little like a little strange request, but might be helpful.
Perhaps two eyes.
Yes, that would be appreciative.
Sure. May I ask you a specific question?
Yes,
A few minutes ago, you looked over your shoulder like you heard something, but I don't remember hearing anything.
I thought I heard something talking towards me, but maybe it was just an echo of another
Did anyone
conversation.
Circumstances.
did
What did it
anyone else
say?
hear an echo?
I couldn't quite make it out. It did seem to be like a feminine voice though. But there's a number of voices that would qualify in the group.
don't look at me.
But maybe it is just this place getting to me.
Right. Well, should we move away from the giant gaping hole that has crushed bones beneath it?
That seems preferable.
Okay, let's find a different pit to have this elucidating conversation in. Illuminating.
Definitely. Um, as your as your travel continues, again, nothing really affecting it. Um, you are coming to the end of your, normal amount of time that you spend marching through the underground, where you find yourself in this cavern. It's dark, so if you don't have dark vision, you need some sort of light. Um, like most everywhere down here. Um, But for those that do have dark vision, you can see that there is debris scattered all along the floor of this cavern. Not to the point of where you're stepping on it constantly, but there are piles of things here. Hard to make out in the gray scale. But should we get a little light, or if someone wants to get closer to inspect?
Yes.
What is feeding?
Getting closer to inspect. If it is annoying and I can't see anything, I'll cast light on a little pebble, but I won't do that initially.
Okay, no. Just getting closer and inspecting. Yeah, you find more bones.
Oh, good.
These ones, however, seem to be not like crushed up into little fragment pieces. Uh,
Slightly better.
yeah.
Old?
Very old. These are, you can see they have old armor and weaponry. It seems to be some sort of maybe battle troop or something like that. Um, but very old.
Yeah, I'll go back to the group and say, "Old Dusty Bones battle?" Question mark.
Wha-
Looking at Gareth.
What?
History or Sareth? Mm.
Sorry, say it again.
Old Dusty Bones battle? Question mark. No idea.
Oh, I'll have to take a look.
Yep.
Gareth can't see, so I
Oh.
guess he's gonna cast light.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Gareth casts light,
Yeah.
let's get anyone who'd like to roll a history check can do so here. This is dealing with settlements above ground, so
Interesting.
But that tracks for Vesper.
Same.
Oh my god. Gareth
Oh, no.
Definitely.
rolls so bad on history checks specifically. It is embarrassing.
oh no. This is why Gareth specialized in religion.
Yeah.
Short. With a 15,
Is it possible to use my point of fate for Gareth?
you can use your point
Oh
of fate
god.
for anybody.
I'll do it for Gareth.
Here we go.
All right, so Short and Gareth, the two of you, recognize that these are armaments that are crafted in a um, old elvish styling, with the way that the metal has been crafted. Um, but the weaponry is more akin to human craftsmanship. Either some blend of the cultures or mercantile trade. You can't tell for sure based on what you're seeing. Um, from the knowledge that you know, there's no specific battle that you can think of. Um, there are plentiful of battles that happen just in general, um, but there's no specific heraldries here to lead you to any particular which way or another. Um, I will say, Gareth, since you've got this point of fate for success, and your own background as a mercenary, what you're looking at here is not a battlefield per se. Yes, this was a battalion ready to fight, but the way that they have been felled looks to be more of an ambush.
Are they just are they like in one piece? Or are they like an
Uh,
arm here and a
the
helmet here?
most of them are together in a single piece. They're just due to time and travel through here. Some have, gotten dispersed and moved about,
Okay.
but overall, the bodies are kind of where they've fallen.
And do we know, like, I can't like tell roughly how old they are though.
Mm, I'd say they're at least a couple decades old. I'd say
Hmm.
you're thinking maybe 40 at the low end.
This is a mystery. How this troop would end up in the Underdark is a strange thing. Although, I have to say, one more practical thought that comes to mind is perhaps some of us could take advantage of this really solid craftsmanship. There is there are many armaments here, and I don't think they'll begrudge us too badly if we were to take a few from them.
We can see if there's anything of use.
Salvageable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
salvageable, sellable, or in good enough condition to use.
Yep.
How many bodies are there?
Mm, I'd say uh, okay, I'd say that you're looking at maybe on the order of 60 to 100 people.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
Faye, just above table, since I invented the monastery and this order of monks and what their purpose are, I don't have a real solid answer to this myself, but I am assuming it would be reasonable for this group of monks where if enough time has passed where the bodies are not even recognizable, you can't even distinguish what race they were in life, that it would not be
Yeah,
something that would get entered into the ledger.
that's inaccurate. If you don't have enough information to log, you are well within your rights to not make documentation.
Okay,
So,
that's kind of what I was thinking. So just wanted to sanity check it by someone else.
mhm.
Um, that being said, I'll just say that while you guys are chatting about what to do and whether or not to make use of this, Vesper's not disturbing any of the bodies and is not going to take anything from them, but she excuses herself silently and just kind of speaks a general prayer in Elvish, just quietly to herself, just a general prayer that gets spoken to hope that the bodies are at rest and to wish them peace. Uh, and she just kind of that's how she occupies herself, just off to the side.
Cool. As you say that, can I have Vesper make for me a perception
Sure. Serves me right for trying to do something thoughtful. That's a natural one for a 5. I'm
roll?
very flocked in on this prayer.
Which
Dead.
means that you don't notice this until it's already happened. As 6 of the skeletons here stand up, grabbing long, disused armaments. And as they hold themselves, an echo of the soldiers they once were. This is where we'll end our session.
Good.